spray alcohol, Nathan, and paper towels. No, you don't want to just. Should I put it here?
Yeah.
You gotta be safe. You know?
Thank you.
Oh my God.
I've been trying to stay busy while still being in lockdown here. Like many of you guys, I've been doing things online, going to church online, going to community groups online. I have enjoyed going to educational panels related to the film industry online. For example, the Society of Camera Operators has put on Zoom chats where you can interact with A-level camera operators and hear their stories, how they got started and what inspires them. So that's been very informative. Related to that, there's a Dolly Grip Zoom chat, and here's an example of it.
Decided to do this purely out of boredom. I'm hoping that we'll all be back to work soon and these will no longer become necessary. But it's been fun. And this week we have Brad Ray and Peter Rosenfeld.
Even though I'm not in any of these guilds or honorary societies, they still let people like me ask questions like this one. What are you guys' insight, having worked on a David Fincher film and Marvel films? How do you feel about those comments related to, or how do you describe the differences between those approaches?
I think you, as a dolly grip or a camera operator, need to read the room and understand not only the style of the director, but somehow the style of the genre. That's what you're getting at, right? And does the style of the genre drive the decisions that we make? The answer to that is yes, because if it's a Marvel movie with Peyton Reed, for example, I know how Peyton shoots. I know he's going to be on the Steadicam for Masters. I know he's going to be on dolly on track for close-ups and developing shots and stuff like that. And so you start thinking in those terms. You watch a blocking and you go, okay, I can see where this is going. We're probably going to come in here and probably twirl around like this and see out the windows. I'm going to sit down, and that would probably be a cut. So you begin to understand, the patterns that emerge within, a certain director on a certain genre, and then you reach for those tools, on a regular basis. Fincher, as Brad and I pointed out, he likes to be on track. He sets his shots up very, very specifically. There are a lot of developing shots that have to be worked out. So, and when you're going into it, that's going to be in that genre, a Fincher directed drama, then that's what he's going to reach for. He tends to use a lot of the same shots over and over. They all do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The 4th of July was pretty crazy here. I've been able to work part-time for the TaskRabbit app. Basically, I go to people's houses and assemble IKEA furniture or other items they bought online, be it bookshelves, dressers, beds, file cabinets, exercise machines, whatever someone bought at Amazon or something. They contact me and I come there and put it together. Recently, I was fortunate to be a volunteer on an independent short film. My job was to do some behind the scenes footage and to kind of be an extra pair of hands to help out. It was humorous for me at one point to watch the actors, the camera operator, and the sound person walk by like in a parade as they were rehearsing for the scene. Many people think, movies are glamorous and so much fun, but behind the scenes sometimes it's just awkward or funny to see how things actually happen. Today I went with some friends of mine to the Santa Monica Mountains. To the highest point, actually at over 3,000 feet, and it's only about 3 miles hike to get there. However, it's very hot outside, it's in the sun, and there's very little shade, so it was very exhausting and tiring in the dusty kind of desert-like area. People have been asking me like, well, how's things going, what's going on, and I don't actually have a good answer. Some people have said, you picked a terrible time to live in LA this year, but I didn't have any control over the coronavirus, and I still trust in God's providence, and so we'll see what happens for better or worse. I don't know what to expect, but I'm still hanging in there. So I'll see you guys next time.